everybody, welcome to the shop. This is going to be a Wednesday talk, but during shooting this video, I misspoke, talking about that supercharger. That thing, I said it was a Fogel. The actual name of it is F-A-G-E-O-L. And instead of 3 sizes, they have 4. Or they made 4. So anyway, enjoy the Wednesday talk. If I can figure out how to post that link to their website, so if anybody's out there wanting to research that crap, they can go do it. Anyway, enjoy the video. Well, hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the wrecking yard. This one goes out to everybody that's wondering what is going on under this hood. Again, I like doing these, just me talking to y'all, but we're going to have to do a video this time because there's no way I can, point the camera where it needs to go and all that kind of stuff. But here we go. This is I think it's a 1990 2.8. And I keep getting questions on this blower. All right, so we're gonna cover this real quick. Now, here's what I've done to it so far. Okay, and then we'll explain this blower. All right, a 1990 2.8. What I done to this thing, when I first started building it, I was building it for the little 85 Blazer. I wanted to breathe. I wanted to do what it was. I've done the same thing to an 84 S10, not with the blower, but just with the Edelbrock intake. You guys out there using the Edelbrock intake, man, it's very restrictive. It looks good and all that stuff. Man, the gas mileage, great, but not good for horsepower. So, here you go. It's turned 1010 on the bottom end, which I didn't want that to happen, but it had to. It's 30 over, just standard pistons, chrome moly rings. And then I went and bought, only thing I can tell you is that cam in there is a comp cam. It's the biggest cam they sell for a 2.8. Okay, that's it. I did have it straight up when I had it in that Blazer. The thing ran great. I just never could get it past emissions because there were some vacuum leaks and crap. But there you go. The heads, standard 2.8 cast iron heads. But when I went and had that stuff done, I told them, I said, man, I want the biggest valves you can stick in that thing. And that's exactly what they've done. The internal balancing cost me like $500. They line bored the crank and balanced everything in it. So that's why it rips so high. What else can I tell you about this thing? The guy that keeps contacting me about this blower. Okay. The blower is a Fogel, F-O-G-E-L. It says K and F, whatever. As far as I know, because I've reached out to these people when I got that blower and tried to talk to them, but it keeps going to voicemail, and I tried that for like 3 or 4 years. But no, they ain't making them no more. But here's how I come across that blower. Bad as I hate to say it, I used to be on a lot of Facebook forums on S10s. Yeah, this is gonna be a long one. When I was building the little 85 Blazer. And dude, I'm telling you right now, you misinformation, that's where you need to go. Get on Facebook and talk to these 15, 16-year-old kids that's out there doing this, and maybe some 30, 40-year-old guys that's playing with this stuff. Now, but hey, y'all do what you want. But anyway, it's a Fogel supercharger, right? I was in one of these forums one night, and this guy put up a picture. He goes, "Hey, I got this supercharger. It came off a Toyota 2.8 rock crawler." He goes, $900. I got everything to hook it up. Well, he didn't have it all, but it was pretty much a complete kit. So I was like, $900? Hang on a minute. So I started researching this stuff. You can't, dude, a blower? Well, they start about $2,500 and go up from there. And you can't find one for a 2.8. So I got right back on there, contacted him, and said, heck yeah, $900, send it. The check's in the mail tomorrow. And that's how I got it. Now, these little Fogels, they're still out there, okay? I mean, seriously, they're still out there. I had a guy contact me, I think it was 4 or 5 months ago. He had one. He didn't have all the pulleys to make it run. If you don't have that crap, man, you're gonna spend some money having custom pulleys made and stuff like that, or like first responder said, serpentine belts, whatever. I kind of like the cog belts, right? So there it is, Fogel, Fogel. Look them up. They made 3 sizes of these for these little 2.8s. I've run the numbers on it and all that stuff. I don't know which one it is. There's a 5,000 RPMs, right? This thing puts out 5, 10, or 12 pounds of boost. I've covered this on videos, man. You guys that just coming in here, man, look at the old videos. I know it's a pain in the butt to cipher through all that stuff, but look at the old videos. Then that's a 500 CFM carb on top of it, okay? But I think we've covered this. We had a lot of problem with mounting this power steering pump pulley, and I'm still off. But I'll get it. I'll get it where that sucker runs straight. It's running off the backside about 1/8 of an inch. But well, when I put this together, I stuck this bolt in there and put a washer in front of it. So I need to get that washer out, and that'll push this pulley back right dead in the center. Okay. That's about it, man. Like I said, 2.8, internally balanced, crap ton of money there. Biggest valves you can put in these little 2.8s, crap ton of money there. I was building it with the Edelbrock intake on it. If you want to race a little 2.8, the Edelbrock intake is not where you want to go. The runners are split down. Them runners in them 2.8s is about 1.75 inches. They got it down to about 1 inch. To go over the stuff, if you watch the videos where I was explaining how the heads work on this thing. So yeah, for Edelbrock intake, and stick a little 390 Holley on here, great for just driving around, stuff like that, but not conducive to horsepower. Crap, that's about it, man. I mean, what else y'all want to know? No, that's it in a nutshell. It's pretty darn simple. But like I said, man, that supercharger or blower, whatever the heck you want to call it, I'm tickled with that. I'm tickled I only had to pay $900 for it instead of $3,000, right? It took me a little work to get it done, but I got it done. And then let me cover this real quick. You hear me saying this is like 10 years in the making. And like hell, I probably said it a while ago, I can't remember. When I was building that Blazer, wouldn't pass emissions. It sat in the driveway for like 10 years. Well, 9 years. And I already bought this to go on the Blazer, because that's what it was supposed to go on. And it was just, I never could get it to do what I wanted it to. And then it came down, we figured it out, and now the Blazer's got its own engine. I took the engine out of this, rebuilt that, 30 over, just a mild RV cam in it, gas mileage, right? And throw that 390 back on it and that Edelbrock intake. And then I took this and threw this blower on it. And you're seeing what the outcome, okay? But yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Quit asking me about this. Go back and look at the old videos. Yes, it's a pain in the butt when you can just come directly at me and ask me stuff, but I've put tons of information out there on what I've done. There's a complete build on this thing when we're sitting in the shop. Look at the videos, right? I mean, give me some watch time hours, man. Go back and do it. I don't have no problem answering your questions. I really don't. I like the interaction, but dude, everything that's been done to this thing is documented on YouTube. Your job is to do your due diligence and go wash the crap, okay? This winter, when everything's calmed down, I'll go back and try to put this stuff in a watch list, right? And then you can just see it from the get-go. But that's about it. I mean, I'm telling you, this little engine is wicked. I have spent a lot of time, a lot of money on this. It sat around for 9-10 years because I had family issues going on and stuff like that. And then I finally, when we done all the engine swap and stuff like that, we landed here. Okay? All right. I think that covers it for the Wednesday talk. I don't know. If I left something out, let me know. This thing's still got a long way to go. We need a lot of crap. But we're trying to figure out a way to get that down to the no-name nationals this year. If we just have to tow it down there and it don't run, right? I mean, down the drag strip. Just to let people stand next to this thing and feel what this thing's putting out. But that's about it. I think I covered that one guy's question. Fogel, Fogel. They're not in business anymore. They're still out there. You just got to find them. A lot of people, even Headman's, if you want to put headers on this thing, you're going to put 4-wheel drive headers on it, because Headman's done quit making 2-wheel drive headers for them. And the guy I talked to when I was trying to solve the problem, he said they've basically phased out the 4-wheel drive headers. So if you got a little 2.8 and you want to put headers on it, you better get out there and start buying this crap, because there's a very few of them left. That's about it, man. Hope y'all like this one. I think I explained everything the best I can. I've got a crap ton of hours in this thing, and it's beginning to pay off. Now, I got 1,000 more hours to spend on it before it's actually ready. But there you go. We'll see y'all on the next one. I told you it's going to be a long one. But there you go. See y'all next time.